First of all, I'll tell you my issues. I have issues. I have multiple sclerosis, and I have 8 rods in my back. So, but what brought me to you was a severe pain in the left side, starting in my mid-left back, coming all the way around to the front. And it would get so severe with any activity that I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like somebody was just crushing my chest. And it was getting so severe that I couldn't function, even on everyday activities. So I went to see Dr. Ekdahl. He first sent me to see a cardiologist, obviously, left side pain and pressure. So he put me in the hospital, did a lot of heart tests, couldn't find any reason why it would cause that kind of pressure in my chest with my heart. So he sent me to see a neurologist or a neurosurgeon, and that was Dr. Thomas, who's like the best neurosurgeon in town. And he did an MRI, and they could see a mass of something on the left side of my chest, but he wasn't sure what it was. He thought maybe it could be a mass of blood vessels or a neurosheath tumor, but he didn't want to do anything as far as surgery because he said it would be too risky. I was on Oxycontin. That's the only way I could function. So I went back to Dr. Ekdahl and I said, what are the odds of me getting addicted to Oxycontin? He said 100%. I don't want to be on this. So he said, I have one more option. Would you be willing to try chiropractic? And I said, no. I'm thinking back to the 70s when I would go to my mom's chiropractor, and it was like he was trying to break her neck, and then he would just pop everything down her back. And I never really saw any benefits with her. So I said, no, not really. And he said, well, this is different. He goes, this is Cornerstone Chiropractic. Dr. Robert has a different approach. Would you just try it? Well, I have 2 options. I can either be on Oxycontin for the rest of my life, become horribly addicted, or I can try you. So I came here. I'm just going to be honest, and I shared with you on the very first visit my apprehension of chiropractic, because I have not seen good things with and not that she had horrible outcomes from it, but it just freaked me out, as a teenager to see this. But you did the heat sensor, you did everything, you showed me where all the issues were, and there were a lot, and I watched the videos, I had the education, and I'm gonna give this a try. So I hurt so bad, Dr. Robert, for the first probably 3 weeks, and I was coming a couple of times a week. But my thought was, I'm not going back, this hurts too bad. It felt like every muscle had been just pulled. But then I thought, okay, or Oxycontin for the rest of my life. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna keep going. So my saying is, you may be sore, but you will never be sorry. Don't give up just because you get sore. So I kept coming, and within probably 3 months, I could tell such a difference. I could go camping with my husband. I could do some housework, as much as my left leg would allow me to do because of the MS, but at least I could breathe. And so it does such a difference. So then I started to trust you to do my neck, because that was the one that freaked me out. But I trusted you to do my neck. And then I trusted you to do my lower back. Because of those 8 rods, I was very hesitant of my lower back. But then I trusted you to do that. And then start just trying to wean off that medicine. Dr. Ekdahl worked with me to get me weaned off of that. And we did it. I saw him as well as seeing you. So we were able to coordinate it and work together and be able to gradually get me off that pain medicine and see how I did. And when we realized I'm not in pain, and I'm taking less and less, and now I'm not taking any, and I'm not in pain. It's a joy to come here and be taken care of and be cared about, and truly be cared about. Because you and Andrea truly care about your patients. You want us to be healthy. And I trust you 100%. And you know it took me a while, but I was just honest with you. And you were very slow and took your time and let me get to that point where each step I trusted you, and we went to the next one, and I trusted you and we went to the next one. And now I just come in here and I'm not afraid of anything. And it's wonderful.